Guys, hello and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now today we're going to be doing a Deku guide, essentially on how to play Deku and a character review of Deku. Now keep in mind, the way the structure of this video is going to work, I'm going to go over the skill previews and skill abilities, and then I'm going to do some PvE gameplay. Now normally I would do PvP gameplay, but PvP is kind of broken at the moment with like lag. I'm getting anywhere between 400 and 1000 ping, which is just completely unplayable. It's not usually like that, there's just something wrong with it at the moment. I'm not sure why. Anyways, if you find the video helpful, leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. So we're just going to jump in straight into Deku's skills. So let me just find those skills. Alright, so this is a skill screen, tells you all the information about the skills of the characters in case you guys didn't know already. So we're just going to jump into just right here first. Midoriya pushes beyond his limits during combat and emerges stronger with every victory. Every defeated enemy increased attack by 12.5% for 630 for 5 seconds. So this is dependent on level. This ability gets stronger depending on what level you're at. And then your S rank, Midoriya moves more freely when away from the restraints of the ground, while airborne damage dealt increases by 25% plus 27% based off the level. Then you got the SS. When Inherited Might is active to enter the full cal, so every 10 points of one for all energy expended will increase the defense under full cal by 1%, and obviously I don't have this unlocked. And then you have attacking gives an additional 50%, 0% one for all energy, and then you have your two SS plus things, SS plus perks. If you get to that point in the game, that's quite far in, so these are the passive skills, by the way. Smash penetrates armor on hit, increasing damage dealt by 5% for 5 seconds. And then this one here, when Inherited Might is active to enter the full cowling status, every 10 points of one for all energy expended will increase attack by 2.5% plus a percentage based off your level. So that's a general passives the way they work. Obviously, I've only got mine to S, so I haven't unlocked some of these later passives, so I've got to really test those out just yet. So, the first ability we're going to go over is the dodge, or that's preemptive attack. So, using hero combo will dash in, deals 70% attack. Then we have speedy counter. So this is when you do a perfect dodge, this is the ability that you'll use once you do a perfect dodge. Activation condition can be activated by dodging before a hit. There you go. Deals a total of 270% attack plus, oops, sorry, did not mean to do that. Plus 1,260 damage with a 10-second cooldown. So that's, yet again, dependent on the level of the skill. Then you have your Inherited Might, which is like your active ability that you can use that goes on a cooldown kind of thing and deals extra stuff. So Inherited Might is active. Midoriya gains the full cowling status for 5 seconds, and attack and full cowl duration is increased according to the current one for all energy amount. Every 10 points of energy increase, attack by 6%, and the status duration by 0.5%. So there's a lot here. There's a lot of abilities to go through, and now we're going to go through his active abilities, which you're going to be using a lot more. Well, these are all active abilities. So you have the dodge, standard, not going to go over this, just allows you to dodge. Every character has this ability. Your normal attack, so it deals a total of 390% attack, plus damage based off level, while airborne Midoriya executes a 3-hit combo for a total of 200% 80% attack, plus 1,480 damage. That's pretty standard. Obviously this is a bit different based on the character, but there's that. And this is the guard break, which essentially breaks defense. You have your Q. Now this is where the cool bits about Midoriya come into place. So essentially, I'll tell you what his Q ability does, and I'll show you in game, obviously. Teleports before an enemy and kicks them into the air for 80% plus 400 damage. If used again within 1 second, Midoriya can pursue to deal 90% damage. So essentially what he can do is he can kick once, and then kick again immediately after if you do quickly 1-2 like that. Then you have his W ability, now which I'll go into again. Knocks enemies airborne, deals 110% attack plus 515 damage. Holding down to charge the attack unleashes a more powerful blast that deals 270% attack plus more damage. Basically just more damage, and there's other things to it. But the big thing about this is down at the bottom. On hit, this skill refreshes the cooldown time of Q. So essentially, the way combos generally work with this, use your Q twice. You go with your normal attack, I think it's like 3-4 times until they start falling to the ground. As soon as they hit invincibility, start charging this. Or as soon as they're about to hit the invincibility frame, starting charging this, charge it, hit them when it comes out of the invincibility frames, go back into that, then combo back into that until you get to the maximum protection threshold for that. Which is, yeah. That's the basic combo, and occasionally you can throw in the E, which just allows you to do a bit of extra damage. You do this like right before they're going to hit into the invincibility frames, or like just after the invincibility frames. This one dashes towards an enemy for a kick, closes in a hit, and kick again 2 times, dealing a total of 320% attack plus 1,500 damage as it has a 15-second cooldown. While airborne during the first stage of the skill, Midoriya can teleport in front of the enemy to execute a flying kick. So this ability is very useful if you want to do a bit of gap closing when you're airborne as well. It's honestly, this is a really good ability to use. Thinking of his ultimate ability, just a basic punch, knocks an enemy airborne, deals 706 spin attack and 2,520 damage. So that's the general gist of Midoriya. I'm going to jump into some PvE gameplay in a minute. I'll see you guys once I get into that. So I'm effectively just going to run his hero trials with his shards, so we're just going to run that quickly. This is a bit of an easier mission. My Midoriya is very overgeared for this, but this will show you kind of what Midoriya is like. So a general combo kind of goes like this. You go Q, Q, it's kind of hard to show because obviously I'm gonna kill everything really quickly, so probably not the best example, but generally you just go in your double Q, you reset with your W, you start using your attacks, you throw your E in there every now and then, and it just generally kind of works pretty well. But I need to be grinding out these shards right now, so that's why I'm kind of doing that, because I'm trying to get Deku to SS, so I'm doing these daily, which is why I'm doing this content for you guys. But that's the general gist of how you use Deku. Very simple combat mechanic. I'm going to jump into a bit of a harder PvE mission right now, and show you that. So give me a minute, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so we're going to do Operation Down Nightops, so I'm going to jump into this, and this is essentially a thing that gives us chips. So I'm going to jump into that. Well, I think it does actually, I believe it is. So we're going to do a control battle. We found a villain, so we're going to jump in and going to battle the villain. Just deploy and go straight in. I'm going to show you how we can use Deku in a more advanced kind of PvP. Obviously there are better versions of the more difficult missions than this one obviously later on, but this is kind of just what I can do at my level with Deku right now. So PvP with Deku is actually pretty fun. He's a pretty good PvE character. PvE character. However, the character I've been using the most in PvE has been Raka, because she's honestly really good in PvE. She's pretty good in PvE. No, I'm getting stuck on the pillow. God damn it. She's pretty good in PvP as well when it works. Oh, I got hit by that. I didn't see what he was doing. Okay, that's my bad. She's pretty good in... Rucka's pretty good in PvP too when it works, but yeah. I mainly use her in PvE because she's honestly really good in PvE. She's like amazing in PvE. I don't know why I went out of that there. Oh, he's gonna do that. Gonna be a big punch. Alrighty, there we go. So yeah, that's the general gist of Deku, or Midoriya. If you guys want to play him in the game, please do. He's a pretty good character to level up and just have. He's one of the, other than Kirishima, he's probably the second best beginning character you get. In my opinion, Kirishima is the best character you would get as a beginning character of the three. You start off with Deku, Kaminari, and Kirishima. In my opinion, Kirishima is the best, Deku is the second best, and then Kaminari is the worst of the three. So definitely you want to invest in Deku at least a little bit, which is what I'm trying to do right now. Anyways guys, hopefully you found this video helpful of this Deku guide. I'll be making a PvP, like I said, I'll be making an updated PvP guide for him in the future, once PvP actually works properly, and once I can get it to actually not be like complete shit. Anyways guys, have a good one. See you later guys.